So me and Mumtaz had a discussion almost 1.5 months back. I asked Mumtaz, book the exam on, if you are Indian, book exam on 15th of August. If you are Pakistani, book exam on 14th of August. She told me, sir, I'm an Indian. I said, okay, book on 15th August. She booked the exam on 15th of August. Like we were trying to book on 15th of August, but there was no date available. So we booked on 16th of August today. She went to the exam. Now there were many challenges that came in between. One of the biggest challenge was her mother got sick, and her facilitator, she took the training again in batch 6. Her was very worried. So Mumtaz today she messaged me, Sudha, spite of your mother being sick, you cleared it. So she's proud of you. Mumtaz, this is your journey. Share it in your way, please.
Thank you so much. I just have to say thanks a lot for your support and for the facilitators. Yes, it has been a very challenging year. I mean, in between, like I think for more than 6 months, I ghosted all of you, even Awais and yourself. You guys are trying.
Please continue, continue.
You guys were trying to reach me for quite a bit time, for quite some time. But yes, my mother was not well. She was in and out of hospital multiple times. Even like 2 weeks before the exam, she was admitted for a few days, and I was messaging Sudha like, should we like postpone the exam? Should we like reschedule the exam? She was like, just let me know once she's discharged and decide. So then, just this particular week, I was just doing back-to-back mocks. I took leave from the office as well. It was like so many mocks I did now that my 6-year-old daughter, when she asked me a question, she was like, "Now you tell me what will the project manager do?" If I'm thinking to answer her, trying to avoid something, right? You're like, no, but what will the project manager do? Because she used to sit with me and I was like, okay, you practice your reading skills, let me practice my mocks. So it was like so many mocks I did that time. But those mocks really, really helped me. The last 6 mocks were like really, really amazing. And especially the last video which you had shared about the last day where, where you said like, when the first set will be like Mike Tyson punch and everything. So I went full prepared for the punch, but luckily the first set was very easy.
Hmm.
The first set was very, actually, it was like each set, the three sets that we have, the last few questions were very, very challenging. So beginning was like very good.
So, yeah, first section was easy for you, but the last section was difficult. Am I understanding it right?
Like no, each set had the last few questions
Okay,
challenging.
okay. So it was not like that all the sections were equally difficult. Some were easy, some were difficult. It was more in that way. So let's say the first 60 question, 40 was easy, last 20 was difficult. That's what I'm hearing. Okay.
Correct. Each set was like that. Yes, but in the beginning, like the questions were like very, very easy. So that really helped me to get into the flow to an extent that the questions were very similar. So I ended up like smiling at the screen, like, oh, I know this answer, kind of a thing. So, like, I have seen this question. It was not exactly the same, but yes, it was similar. So that really, really helped. The RCAs, please, I know RCA is like very, very time consuming and stuff, but I would highly recommend to do the RCAs because RCAs, when you don't realize it now, but when you're sitting in the exam hall and with that pressure and the timer going on, when you look at the question, automatically you will see the RCA coming in front of you, what you had written. That, okay, no, so you can easily eliminate the options over there. So that will really help.
That will really help you into that. Okay, which topic has most question from which the exam mostly came?
Stakeholder and agile. Team was little less. Stakeholder and agile were very dominating. And I also had a question on cost, where I actually had to use pen and paper and calculator.
Hmm, hmm,
It
hmm,
was on PERT, and that similar question was there in one of the cost topic questions,
hmm,
topic mocks that you have.
Okay. Uh, any formula, like how many formula question?
One formula question and with two drag and drop questions.
Two dragon and dragon drop were easy or they were difficult?
One drag and drop was easy. Second one, I had to take some time to do that.
Took some time. Did you watch the last PMP marathon or no?
Yes. The YouTube video. Yes.
Okay, okay. You watch that. Okay, what would be your advice to everyone?
Complete the last few mocks very, very in detail with the RCA in detail. That will really, really help. And make sure that your concept, your understanding, the principles, and the mindset is clear.
Principle and mindset is clear. Okay, that's very important. Guys, ask her the questions. I've invited her. I could have recorded her journey. She cleared like 4 hours back. So I could have recorded any time. I invited her so that you can ask the question. Okay, being a woman, being a working mom, and working in UAE, how it hard it was for you?
Well, it was very, very challenging, especially it was like, the universe got to know that going to do my exam in a few days. So all the kinds of projects were thrown at me from work. The workload really, really increased a lot. And then obviously then my mom also got admitted. So everything was happening like at the same time. I was like, okay, last week I'm just taking off and cutting myself out of everything right now. So
Okay.
taking that last week off, I would suggest is very important, especially if you're working.
Hmm.
It's very, very important.
Okay.
You can have complete focus.
You can have complete focus. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Okay, so how much exam was agile? Yesterday, actually, we covered agile. So these people only know agile as of today. So how much exam was agile for you?
80% of the exam is agile.
Okay, cool, cool. This is very interesting. 80% of the exam of Agile, and the student who recorded the journey, she said zero. Another student said 20. So like from zero, like it could vary from student to student, and that is the beauty of the exam. Like today, second lady, I just had a discussion with her. She told me that like almost nothing was from Agile, and here 80% from Agile. So this is the beauty of the exam. But if I say Mumtaz for you, stakeholder communication team, agile, that was the heart and soul of PMP exam. Am I right?
Yes, definitely.
Which means yesterday class and today's class. These two class are is the heart and soul of PMP, right?
Yes. There were some questions on procurement about which contract to be used and things like that as well, but they were minimum.
Okay, they were minimum. How important it is for everyone to build consistency as you are moving forward.
Yes, consistency is very important, especially coming from someone who took a long break. In between, I lost complete touch with the entire content. So then I told Mr. Amit that I need to, I think, take the classes again because I would have 100% forgotten all the topics and everything. So if you take a break in between, you will lose touch in how the mindset thinking works. If you're in the flow, then you will know that okay, that you will automatically have that practice of the
Mhm.
servant leader mindset and the principles of agile to use. So you'll be able to easily clear the exam. For most of the questions, the 23 principles that you have, most of the questions I use those principles. So immediately I could eliminate most of the options.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
having that flow is very important.
Most of the flow is important. Okay, so most of the things started happening when you booked the exam. You were negating it. So what would you say to them? Shall they book the exam immediately for 2 to 3 months? How would you put that in the context?
Yes, do book the exam because thing is you are paying for the exam. So you know that you have paid for the exam, you don't want to lose out that money and not give the exam. So and you will then work towards it to achieving that goal. Once you have a target set, once you have the goal set, you will know what to move towards it. If you don't have a goal set, you will just be going with the flow and taking it very simple and very easy. So booking the exam is very important.
In the exam. Okay, so consider many of the people didn't join the class yesterday. Today is their first day. Let's say from Monday, because 2 days they will not do anything. 6 hour class you will be done after that. What would you recommend to them? How many hours they should spend if they want to clear PMP in 1 month and if in 2 months? You did in almost 1.5 month. So what would you recommend them?
At least minimum 5 hours in a day. If
Five
you
hours
cannot give six, at least give five.
for 1 month.
You will have to lose out on your sleep. I think when my dark circles have increased, you will have to lose out on your sleep, but it's worth it. Because when you get that paper in your hand with the result that you have passed, there's nothing like that feeling. You feel like, okay, all the sleepless nights, all the times that you've ignored your children, everything that you have done is worth it.
Okay. So I gave them the target to clear PMP exactly in 1 month. 16th of September is my anniversary. So you know that I also ask you to book in the same way. Do you think they can clear by 16th September? All of them?
Yes, with full dedication, consistency, and sleepless nights, you can do it.
Of course. You have to do some hard work to get this thing.
Yes.
And
It's not easy. You have to work hard.
of course, you have to work hard.
Yeah.
If something is easy, I put this mantra straightforward. There are two things. I said I will say it's easy. What do I mean by easy? The path is there. The only thing is you have to walk. How
Yeah. You have
how
to go
hard
through
it
it.
can be. If you can walk on it, then it's not hard. If you don't know what to do, that's a hard thing. That's the
Yes.
hard thing. You know what to do. You have a clear path, and of course, me and my stick is with me to always put the stick on that. How's the follow-up system? So it's
Follow-ups is what got me back
okay.
on track
Can you
to do
explain
the
what the follow-up system is?
follow-up system is you'll keep on receiving lots of messages from Mr. Amer and from the facilitators, which will remind you that you have something pending to be done. It's just like work which is pending with you at office, right? And you keep receiving reminders and follow-ups on it. If they don't follow up, you will forget about it and you will not even pursue it. But it is the follow-up which got me back on track after 6 months of ghosting them. That, okay, no, I have something that I need to achieve. I need to do this. I need to complete this. So that's what got me back on track. Without follow-ups, it would have just been a lost case.
Hmm. It had been a lost case. Okay. Okay, that's awesome. Anyone has any question they would like to ask, especially working moms, they want to ask anything. Yusra, Dania, Dina, Manishka, Simi, anyone else has any question, feel free to ask. Unati, this is your chance to actually ask a person. Barira, Minaz, Ruchi, who just cleared PMP, Sara, Aksa. Thank you very much. Send me a good picture of you, Mumtaz. Now you know that the most important thing is each one teach one. Okay, so your batch six has a lot of people. Help them along the way, right? Sudha helped you a lot. Help them.
Yes.
Second thing, make some questions that we can use in PMP marathon. Okay, send me
Okay.
a picture. I'll put a thumbnail on it later on. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
any fine. What is your official language? Like, what is your language?
Hindi, Urdu.
Mandi, Urdu. Okay.
But,
I thought maybe Tamil or Malayalam. So
no.
I wanted you to say something in Tamil or Malayalam, but that's okay. Thank you, Mumtaz. It has been a great journey. I wish you best of luck, and I will have a discussion with you later on. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, Sama. Take all the best, everyone. Bye bye.
So this was Mumtaz who just cleared PM.